Hey everybody, DeLong Shot Signatures here. This is episode 43 of my 2025 TTM returns. We have 11 successes to share. Of course, I think in the last video I mentioned when we lost Ozzy Osbourne, and then yesterday we lose Hulk Hogan. So I told you guys that I had looked at Fitterman Sports website around the 4th of July because they were one of the exclusive partners with Hulk Hogan to try and get an autograph of his, but I wasn't really a fan of the size of the items that they had. So I was like, I'll just wait till his next signing. So obviously that's not going to happen. But in the chaos, I was able to get something. I believe it's authenticated. So when that comes in, I will share that with you guys. But right now, just, two big losses in 1 week is really crazy. But we'll get to some of the happier stuff here with some TTM returns. First one is a hockey success. He signed 2 of 2 in 242 days. This is coming back from David Legwand. Got some more set cards completed. Then we have NASCAR return. Crew chief, he signed 1 of 1 and included a note in 44 days. This is Truck Series crew chief Pedro Lopez, who is working with Frankie Muniz this year. Obviously, I did not end up going to the truck race. I mailed back that crew chief that offered some passes and never heard back. And just kind of with everything that's been going on and, needing to save some money and everything, I just decided this year I'm going to hold off on the NASCAR races. Still planning on going to the NHRA. Don't want to miss that for sure. But this year I just ended up not really feeling like it. But still, that just means I'll have to send out a few more TTM requests, mostly hero card requests, to try and scratch that itch for it. Continuing with the NASCAR theme, we have a NASCAR name on an IndyCar trading card. Got this back 1 of 1 in 38 days from NASCAR team owner Rick Hendrick on the Hendrick Motorsports IndyCar Parkside card that they made for the Kyle Larson run that was made. So that was cool. I've seen a few other people get that back. We have an NFL return. He signed 2 of 2 in 9 days. Unfortunately, one card did get beat up, but thankfully they're the same card. So I do have one good copy. But these are coming back from former linebacker Rob McGovern. This corner was severely bent in transit or when he received it. Not sure. But I just dropped the other one. But this one came out pretty good. So, didn't really have any major statistics to his name. I think he started 2 games and played in a handful of other games throughout some seasons. Then we have a softball/Olympic return. She signed 2 of 2 in 17 days. This is coming back from Michelle Smith. This one's a little dark, but she gave a nice autograph there with some inscriptions. Same with this one. If I remember correctly, I think when she was in high school, she had fallen asleep while her dad was driving a pickup truck, and they had gotten into an accident, and she had severe damage to her arm, her throwing arm. She thought she'd never really be able to play softball again, let alone pitch, and she came back and became one of the most dominant softball pitchers in memory. So very awesome that she was able to overcome those injuries and have a very fulfilling career. Got a couple basketball returns here. This one is a 2 of 2 success coming back in 25 days from former NBA player Bruce Bowen. He was a longtime member of the Spurs And while his stats don't jump out off the page, being a member of the Spurs during their heyday, he won 3 NBA championships and was also an 8-time All-Defensive NBA player. So I doubt that he makes the Hall of Fame, given the lack of individual awards. The All-Defensive teams is really impressive, but his counting stats and his per game totals aren't super impressive by any means. But overall, a solid career, and very glad to add him to the collection. The other basketball return is a 2 of 2 success, also coming back in 25 days. He's came back from Greg Kite, who won 1 or 2 NBA championships. I can't remember. We got some political returns. I think 2 of them. Yeah, I think that's all we got. First one is coming back from a former governor who signed 2 of 2 in 22 days. These are coming back from John Bell Edwards, who was governor for the state of Louisiana. I think he's like the 2nd or 3rd governor I've gotten from Louisiana. So maybe I have to start writing to governors more. They seem to be pretty good signers. The other one is a former, I believe he was a longtime senator, short-time member of the House of Representatives, and was also Secretary of Defense. He signed 2 of 2 in 13 days. These are coming back from William Cohen, who signed as Bill Cohen. And so Bill is in the background there. So that's Reagan, and I'm pretty sure Joe Biden shaking hands, and then Cohen's in the background. Then we've got a wrestling return. This guy, relatively short career. He did make it to the WWE and then kind of fizzled out after that, but he had a pretty impressive TNA run from what I could tell. He signed 2 of 2 in 18 days. These are coming back from Matt Morgan, who was a 2-time TNA World Heavyweight Championship title holder, as you can see him holding there. And last return, to continue with the NASCAR, we've got a hero card request that I sent out 2 years ago. Finally got something back. We got back a signed hero card in 879 days from Chris Busher. So this would be a cool piece to get signed. Brad Keselowski will sign if it involves his current team and sponsors. And Ryan Preece is a pretty good signer. So I may have to send this out twice this year if I can get him back, if I can get it back quickly, or we'll see what I end up doing. But all in all, some solid returns there. 11 successes. Already, I think I'm at 20 for the week. Saturdays haven't been as good as previous years have been. I just don't know what's going on with it. Because I would love to do 3 videos a week, but most of my Saturday returns end up just being 1 or 2 if I get any. So if there is, a decent amount of returns, I'll do a separate video for that. And that would make it one of the best weeks that I've had this year, because I think my best week is 26. So I'd have to have quite a bit come back in, but still, solid week so far. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.